Uh, Welcome back, lovely folks. Welcome back to another episode of my bakery. As you can tell, maybe you cannot tell, but the mic quality has increased, and that's because I decided to invest into a new microphone. So I'm currently have a new headset that had a built-in mic to it, but I've also decided to actually get a fully fledged mic. I got the Blue Yeti because, well, that's pretty much the only good quality of microphone in which I gonna say trust. As you guys could tell, I am currently also brought out about a new texture pack or research pack, whatever you want to call it, and that's mainly because of one small thing, because it kind of reminds me of old school YouTube. And so I decided to capitalize on the market hit that I have started when I made this channel, aka going for either comfort and nostalgia. And so, what's not the best way than having this? And I'm gonna have to be going on a mining sesh, so yeah, be right back. Collecting some dirt from my hill because this hill needs to fall down just like I did. Got my dirt, dirt. Time to fill in this hole. Ba 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 da 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 ba da ba bam boom bash. And now it's almost like nothing ever blew up my thing, blew up my house, because it didn't. Yay! Time to get up here. But while I repair my house, I think I should be telling you guys what this episode's going to be about. And it's going to be another short one, a relatively short one that has like 20 minutes, because I guarantee you that this episode's going to be like 20 minutes. I'm just going to be going mining. Once more. I'm just going to be gathering resources because I plan on either making some kind of shed over there or something over here or some kind of farm. Not like a what's the word I'm looking for? Agricultural farm. Will technically be agriculture regardless. But frick, I completely forgot what I was gonna say. So yeah, I guess I'm going to be going mining, so you're joining me. Oh my god, I just now remembered it. I was, yeah, an animal farm instead of a plant farm. There it is. Yeah, no, both of them are considered agriculture. God, I had such a brain fart moment right there. So that's all fun. That's always fun. But good thing that I found a bunch of the coal in here. So I am no longer going to need to be chopping down trees. Well, at least for coal. Anyways. But regarding a funny thing that happened this week, was watching the Super Bowl. To my fellow Americans out there, the Eagles, the Patriots, they just got smoked by the Eagles. Like they had no reason to get that smoked. Like golly.
Post editorial chef here. A man ran on the fields and had more yards than the actual Patriots themselves. Let that sink in.
It's definitely something. Oh God. But yeah, what is it with this cave and trying to kill me? I don't know. That I do not know. Got to visit my brothers, who, if those in my audience who have any kind of siblings or younger siblings, you know how that could be at times. They're the best and simultaneously the worst. There is no in between. I went through the troubles of just troubleshooting to find the perfect setting for this mic because I don't want to have like audio issues every time I make a video because like one, that's unfair to you guys, and two, I just want you guys to have the best audio that I could give. And I do appreciate it to all you lovely loafs who were patiently waiting for me to upload. I couldn't really do any recording while I was at home. Didn't really have a space where I could just sit down to myself or have any silent places to record. And even if I did record gameplay, that's not always fun, especially if the audio isn't genuine to the actual gameplay reactions themselves. But I would like to welcome the brand new subscribers to the bakery, to my little bakery, both to this world and to my channel overall. Also, I don't know if you're watching this, but Mr. Random, I appreciate your concerns. Thank you for finally uploading after about like a week. Then again, I can't be saying anything. I haven't uploaded for about 4 days. But nonetheless, it's good to see a fellow small content creator continuing on with the forward progress of YouTubing. But a minor thing to note, I did not do, and I did not, well, I gotta word this right. What I'm pretty much trying to say was I was pretty much still productive while I was on my small little vacation. I was still working on the small little teaser trailer for you guys for my other series. And I guess now's the best any time to start to talk about it now. That series is going to be primarily a building series where I've told you before in the first few episodes of this Let's Play, where it was previously a world in which me and my friends on PlayStation a while back, like at this point, I believe 5-ish years ago, 5 to 6 years ago. And we started to build on that world during quarantine. And so me and my friend group at the time had a lot of time to build on it. And we just spent the entirety of quarantine as well as pretty much the pandemic as a whole just building that world. If I did have access to my account, I would show you guys some of the photos. But sadly, I do not have access to the account, and that world is kind of long gone in terms of progress. But I have managed to get some software that allows me to go to older versions of Bedrock because that's what me and my friends played on, was Bedrock, Minecraft's Bedrock, during 1.14, which introduced the bees as well as honey, as well a lot of that. And I have got that world and used some more software to convert the Bedrock world into a Java world, and that is the current world I am using for the trailers. Also, as we speak, I have just been informed that someone right now has just finished watching my 3rd episode. I got the strangest feeling that someone just finished the 3rd episode. Just call it a baker's hunch, bro. Just call it a baker's hunch. That's all I know. But yeah, no. That trailer is currently pretty much wrapping up. If I knew what I wanted, I would have recorded the process of that so I could give you guys a behind the scenes. But I guess I would assume that I'm no less than about like three episodes away, 3 bakery episodes away from releasing that god darn it, that the trailer, the teaser for that, and then a further, I want to say another week or so of the actual series coming out. But yeah, I've been hard at work for the last week and a half, just working on that. And boy howdy, was it a process. Like, when I tell you this, I did not expect it. I did not expect this trailer, this teaser, to go on for about 2 weeks. All for, I think, a little under 3 minutes. It is a weird thing. Anyways, I'll get to you guys when I clear this out and make myself another pick. Alright, lovely folks, I have just cleared out this area, and as you can see, I think we are no less than 30 blocks down. Wow. I've also found some iron, so that's good. I'm just gonna be putting all my cobblestone stuff in here, grabbing the flint, and I completely forgot, for some reason, in this version of Minecraft, we don't get the iron nuggets or whatever they're called. We just straight up get the whole iron ore. And I guess I shall be making some furnaces to go down here, so I could at least have some ores smelting while mine. Yeah. Now I'll get to you once I get to either a cave. Never mind, folks. Alright, that was like the shortest jump cut in possibly my channel's history, because I literally went like at least 3 seconds away, and I have found myself a cave. So I'm gonna light this up and explore it, because, you know, this is what you gotta do in Minecraft. Let's see here. Okay, got rid of him. Got rid of the threat. Oh my, it appears that I have found a pretty decent ore vein. Yep, pretty decent to me. Oh my, this cave goes quite deep. Like, I did not expect it to go down this far. And it was... And I guarantee you I'm either at close to diamond level, because in this, you know, in this version, world generation is a little different, and ooh, lapis. Yep, I am going to be spending a lot of time down here. Alright, time to clear out a bunch of this gravel so I could keep going down further into the mines. You know, despite it being quite dark in here, there isn't a lot of mobs, which I ain't complaining, don't get me wrong. But I'm assuming that it is currently nighttime up above. Because, you know, no, yeah, currently nighttime. Because all of these areas would usually be packed with zombie, skeleton mobs, all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume that it is night up there, allowing more mobs to spawn on the surface than down here. Although, guys, oh no, I'm sorry, Pat. Although, guys, my loafers, and loafettes, I must ask you guys a very, very important, serious question. Should I, or should I not, add mods to this Let's Play in order to add more pastries and the such? More pastries and such to my Minecraft world. That way I could actually have more options. You know, I'm thinking about for sure when I start to run out of like vanilla things to do, which if I am creative enough should never occur. Oh yeah. But when I do eventually reach a point, I'm curious on as to whether I should start a new series, new bakery series, or I should keep adding content to this world. Although I have the strongest feeling that I'm going to have to restart the world if I want to have more mods that affect the generation of the world itself. Die. Yeah, let's go. I rock. That's a big drop. I'm going back down. But my loyal fans, I do believe that I have found my rhythm in this whole system that we call YouTube, because I think I may or may not have figured out a working schedule for this. And that schedule pretty much is do all my work on 2 days, which are going to be Mondays and Wednesdays, and record a bunch of my videos on that's creeper.
Well, I think that was my sign to quit diving for tonight, because I'm pretty sure we are a little over the 20-minute mark. I am going to be finish some mining off camera and do some more resource gathering next time, because in the next episode I am going to be making my shed for all my tools, all that stuff. and maybe I'll also be expanding the farm in between episodes, I don't know. But I thank you all for watching, and I truly do appreciate my loyal and patient, whoa, that's cool, my loyal and patient viewers who have stuck with me despite the fact that in 2 consecutive weekends I have not given you any kind of content at all. So thank you very much. I'll make sure that this episode is somewhat better edited than the last few, and I do believe that this is a strong goodbye. So thank you all for watching, and have yourself a wonderful day. Goodbye.